Hi students, hope you're fine and safe. Today I'm going to start the new chapter networking and e-commerce. In this chapter, different topics are there like computer networking, types of networks, need for networking, how the internet works. Today I'm going to just give the introduction about the networking and e-commerce, and after that I'm going to discuss the remaining topics. So first we'll discuss computer networking. Computer networking. In one organization, if you see that number of computers in operation, and there will be different departments, and all the departmental computers be interconnected, so that the management is able to extract and correlate information about the entire company. So based on this, we can define the computer networking like this: two or more computers linked together so that they are able to exchange information. Means different computers can exchange the files, can exchange the information, or exchange the photos, or you can exchange the videos also. And the connection can be wired or wireless. So, and in between the computers, and there will be a network, or even without network also, computers are going to connect each other by using wireless technology. And the another one is the network can be either the intranet or the internet. So, in this network you can find intranet or internet also. Now we'll discuss what is intranet and internet. Intranet, it is a private network, and that uses the internet protocols and the technology for sharing information among the members of an organization. So, with the help of these protocols and technology, they are going to share the information. I mean, like sending the files or receiving the files with the other group members of an organization. And the next, extranet. So, extranet is also a semi private network, and it can be considered as a internet. It is also an intranet that has been extended to allow a selected group of people outside an organization, such as vendors and even the different business partners, to gain access to the information relevant to the organization. So here there is one major difference in between the internet and intranet. Intranet is a network where the people can share information among the members within the organization. But in the extranet, it is also one private network where the group of people, even outside of the organization, also can share the information. In this networking, two of the key terms that are very commonly associated with the networking, those are servers and workstations. So first I would like to discuss server. What is server? And it is a computer that manages access to a shared resource, such as a program, a document, or an internet connection, or a printer, by with other computers which are connected in the network. And usually the term server means a dedicated server. A dedicated server is used only for the purpose of managing and sharing the resources. Like the server can share the information with the workstations, and as well as collect the information from the workstations. And it cannot be used directly for work by anyone except by the system administrator or network administrator. The next one is workstation. if you observe this diagram here, in the middle you find the server and different workstations which are connected to the server. So what is workstation? It is also one computer is connected to the server and availing its services. What are the services are there that will be availed by the workstation also? And it is a computer that is directly used by someone to do work here. A workstation can also act as a server to other computers. So the major difference between the server and the workstation is the server can be maintained by only the administrator, but workstation, anyone can do work in the workstation, and even sometimes a workstation also act as a server to the other computers which are connected in the network. Now we are going to discuss about the topic networks, types of networks. So before going to the types of networks, and we can define the network like this. A network can comprise of a group of computers linked together and placed in a small room or in a building. Alternately, it can be a group ranging from 10, hundreds, thousands, and even millions of computers. So all these computers of the same or different types which are spread across the country or all over the world, linked together to exchange and share information. Based on the area of network and network covers, and we can classify the network as follows. First one is personal area network, PAN, PAN. Second one, local area network, LAN, LAN. Another one, metropolitan area network, MAN. The last one is wide area network, which is called as a WAN. So now we are going to discuss all these types of networks: LAN, MAN, WAN, PAN. A personal area network, PAN. A PAN is a network of communicating devices in the close proximity. Means like within the range of 10 meters. The connection is possible with wired or wireless connections. So here these devices could include computer, a phone, MP3 player, MP4 player, and the printer, digital camera, etc. Shown different devices in the picture connected to a central computer through a PAN. And a PAN can be so small that it covers an area of only a few meters in radius, below 10 meters. A typical use of PAN is to transfer files between devices. For example, to transfer files between computer to another computer, computer to mobile, or computer to MP3 player, or MP3 player to other MP3 player. A PAN between these two devices, a PAN can use either wide media, which is the example USB cable, or wireless media. Best example is Bluetooth. So with the help of Bluetooth, different devices like mobile, laptop and desktop also connected, and as well as sharing the files. So these are all comes under the PAN. Local area network, the another network. So a local area network is a network of computing devices confined to a room or building or a campus. So in the diagram, if you observe, And this shows a LAN with a server connected to a number of computing devices through a hub. A LAN consists of a server connected to a number of computing devices through a hub. An office building or a school usually has a LAN. A LAN can cover an area of a few kilometers in radius, like 50 meters to 1 kilometer. An office building or school usually has a LAN facility, and some schools may have an independent LAN in each computer lab. Means, like in the first floor lab, it has a LAN, and in the another floor lab, it has another LAN, and there is no interconnectivity in between these LANs. So, those are all independent LAN in each computer lab. Next, metropolitan area network, so which is called as a MAN. A metropolitan area network is a network of computing devices spread within a city. So the diagram shows a central computer connected to other computer networks, and it can cover an area of a few hundred kilometers in radius, so more than 1 kilometer. The purpose of the MAN is to interconnect the LANs located within a city or metropolitan area. Interconnected LANs usually belong to a single organization. So in this diagram, computer networks of a group of schools, banks, or government organizations within the city are best examples of MANs. The next one, wide area network. The another network is WAN. So a wide area network is a network of computing devices spread over a country or continent or even across the world. So the below diagram shows the purpose of a WAN is to interconnect the LANs which are spread across the cities. I mean within the city or outside of the city, within different cities or countries, as well as interconnected LANs may belong to single organization or multiple organizations in different cities or in different countries. And some of the best examples, international networks of ATMs, banks, and national government offices and international organizations are examples of WANs. Yeah, fine, children. So today I have explained some of the important topics in the chapter networking and e-commerce. Once again, we'll recap all the topics which I've discussed. So I've discussed some of the important topics like computer network, intranet, and extranet or internet, and what is the difference between the internet and intranet, and a server, workstation, and networks, different types of networks like personal area network, local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. So including with the pictures, we have discussed and defined what are different types of networks: personal area network, local area network, and we can differentiate even local area network and as well as personal area network, and metropolitan area network. Finally, wide area network. So all of you, please once again watch the video, refer your textbook, complete the video. So in the next video, I'm going to cover the remaining topics of networking and e-commerce. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.